Hi, I'm Kat, and I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy (VGS) surgery on 8/8/2018. I had a high weight of 370, and that was before I started the program and all. That was when I saw the doctor for the first time. And then I had to lose 40 pounds before I could qualify for surgery. I ended up losing a total of 50 pounds pre-surgery, and then my surgery weight was 320. And then after, since my surgery, which is 6 weeks ago today, I have lost 26 pounds, with a total of 3 pounds lost today, which is for this past week, which is great, and a complete total weight loss of 76 pounds. I still don't see it when I look in the mirror. I see it with my clothes, but I don't see it when I look in the mirror. But anyway, I'm happy with that. It's weird because last week on my surgiversary, I had dropped like 4 or 5 pounds. I think it was like 4 point something pounds, like really quickly. So technically, it only feels like I've lost 1 pound this week because I was at 294. I actually said no, 295. I was at 295 on the 8th, and so wait, is that right? No. Yes, I'm lost. Anyway, yes, the weight was, I was at 295, and I felt like, oh, great, that's great, and then I went back up to, yes, that's right, on the 8th I was 295, and then I ended up being like 297 on the 12th because I got, dropped a bunch of weight, gained it back. Not the happiest, but I completely understand. And then this week I'm like, well, I was at 290. I almost said 295, and now I'm just at 294. So that's one down. I'm like, no, it's three down because last week at this time I was 297. So I'm going to go with that day and say 3 pounds. 3 pounds gone. That is great. Um, it's funny. It feels like it's going a lot slower than I want it to be going. It's I think it's I think I'm completely normal, but I was really, really like in my dreams, hoping that it just sort of melts away and I would see it. And I have an event coming up in 2 weeks. Luckily, just like my surgeon doesn't like people to fly um, within like within 2 months, and like 2 months and one day after surgery I'm going to fly to LA, which is not it's a short like an hour flight for me, to go to an event. And I just squeaked being able to go through that with that the surgery date, so I'm really happy that I can make it there. That's good. And I'm a little nervous because I'm going to be not in control of my own food for, let's see, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So 5 days where I don't have complete control over my food. I'm gonna try. I contacted the place and said, yeah, I need to have access to basically protein meat that isn't eggs because I can't eat eggs. I've never been able to eat eggs. I'm a little weird with fish too. I can eat canned tuna fish, but I can't eat any other fish. So they said that wasn't a problem, and I'm gonna bring some protein bars. Not I don't really eat them, and I don't want to start eating them. My husband has them. He has Quest bars quite often, but I don't I don't want to be dependent on those because I know they're sort of like slider food. Um, and I really want to use this time to lose as much weight as possible and not set up that habit. I mean, and honestly, I'm such a dork. I tried to start doing what I eat Wednesday. So on Instagram, I started good. Had my shake this morning, took a picture of it, picture of my bottle of water after I finished the first one. I refilled it, and then I was so fucking hungry and stressed at lunchtime that I inhaled it. And like an hour later, I'm like, oh, I was supposed to take a picture of that. Sorry. Didn't happen. So yeah, I may or may not finish out to what I ate Wednesdays, or maybe what I ate to like according to the internet today will be just a protein shake and some water. But anyway, yeah, I'm doing really well. I the reflux was the medicine. I came off of it like last week. It was the first full week that I was off of it completely, and I have not had it, and that was a big concern of mine. That was the last sort of like thing I'm worried about. Getting because I have been, knock on wood, incredibly blessed in the lack of side effects that I have. Yeah, I have had a couple times where I've eaten too much and I've gotten like, and I was afraid, like people said, oh, you get hiccups if you eat too much. And I'm like, I have the worst hiccups. When I have hiccups, they take forever to go away, and they sort of render my whole body like in pain. It's horrible. And I was like, as soon as I said hiccups, I'm like, well, I'm not eating at all. If I'm gonna get hiccups if I eat too much, I'm not eating at all. Of course, yeah. And I have gotten this kind of hiccup a couple of times, which is just a small hiccup, and that's all it's been. It's just sort of like a, oh, I should stop eating. Um, and it's been pretty good with that. But honestly, I mean, except for the protein shake that I've had in the morning, and I'm considering switching off of that actually. I have been eating almost entirely meat and cheese, and occasionally like I made some fathead dough, which is cheese, basically mozzarella, cream cheese, and patty, mozzarella, cream cheese, and some an egg and some almond flour, and that's all it is. But and then I've also made like I'm a big fan of Keto Connect's recipes. I have and they recently released a recipe for an avocado fudge cookie, and I remember the first times I have not loved avocados very long. Just probably the last 3 years I've gotten into avocados and guacamole. Didn't really, didn't really have it prior to that, or if I had it, I had a bad batch or something, and it just sort of put me off. But now I can't say like I'm like gotta have avocados all the time, and the idea of an avocado in something sweet seems ridiculous. But those you don't taste the avocado, or at least I don't taste the avocado. And mind you, I do like avocados now, but they have to be salted for me to like them. Or in a guac, like you mix it with some cilantro and lime juice and salt. Yeah, I'm down for that. But yeah, it's really good, and that'll be my treat. Although I did make, I think I said I made cream cheese frosting. I still have some of the frosting left, and every once in a while, if I really feel like a sweet, I just have a little spoonful of it, no sugar, a little bit of fat, a little bit of protein. It's tasty. But yeah, most of my meals are sausage and some cheese, ground beef and some cheese, chicken and some cheese. Uh, the cheese and the seasonings mix it up. But I'm not gonna say I'm bored because I'm not bored. I'm still happy with it. I just need to figure out what I feel like, and it's like, do I want spicy or not spicy? Usually I like a little bit of spice, but if it gets too spicy, oh my god, that's a killer. When you have spicy food, like, and I'm not when I say spicy, my spicy is probably mild to most people, because I grew up with very little seasoning. Um, but if it's got too much heat, uh, and I can't drink water or milk, or I can't drink, I cannot drink, um, because I just ate and I don't want to screw that part up. That's killer. That is, sometimes I have to just like wet my mouth. I'm really trying not to eat and drink at the same time, but it's the skill I'm still affecting. But I did realize the other day that this is 6 weeks. After 6 weeks, aside from like a couple of mouthful, like sips, like tiny sips of different beverages, I have drunk nothing but water. I don't drink coffee. I've had tea. I should take that back because I highly recommend if you are having constipation and all. I highly recommend smooth tea. It is very not in a nice way. Not a lot of people say, oh, you want to use the bathroom, Russell Stover's sugar-free candy. Yeah, that's not a nice, calm exit. But smooth tea, I highly recommend. Sorry if that's too much information, but it's good information to have. I would recommend, yeah. My doctor, like, you should probably recommend your doctor. My program, like, they're very big on Miralax, and it just doesn't do anything for me, and I have a hard time getting it down. Um, and they were like, well, you can use smooth milk tea, but you can't use it every day because it's addictive. And I'm like, well, I don't know if it's addictive. It tastes damn good. I get the peppermint stuff. It tastes really good. Um, but yeah, okay, so I don't have it every day. Just noticed how cross Cassie looks when I put her back there. She's like, I don't want to be here. But anyway, uh, I'm doing well. I'm going to support group pretty much after I stop this video and get it uploaded. And so next week will be 7 weeks, and I'm hoping at some point I'll look in this mirror, or this camera, whatever, the mirror, and see some change. That would be nice. Like, it's not there anymore. But anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful week, and I will talk